The failing at New Times has totally gone against the social media guidelines that they installed to preserve some credibility after many of their biased reporters went rogue, the president added, tagging his favorite morning television program, Fox and Friends. On Wednesday, the editorial board took control of the Twitter feed for the Times opinion section, tweeting out the office phone numbers for key GOP lawmakers including Senators Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski and Jeff Flake in a deliberate effort to oppose the version of the tax bill currently up for debate in the U.S. Senate. The editorial board has been writing for weeks about concerns over the tax legislation pending in Congress, a New York Times spokeswoman told Politico on Wednesday. This was an experiment in using a different platform to get that message out. We emphasized to our audience that this was the position of the editorial board in particular, not of Times opinion generally. As more senators show signs of sacrificing their principles and embracing the Republican tax bill for minor and nebulous concessions, it bears looking more closely at the process that produced this terrible legislation and some of its lesser-known provisions, the board said. The Senate tax bill, a 515-page mammoth, was introduced just last week, and the chamber could vote on it as soon as Thursday. This is not how lawmakers are supposed to pass enormous pieces of legislation. It took several years to put together the last serious tax bill, passed in 1986, the board continued. Congress and the Reagan administration worked across party lines, produced numerous drafts, held many hearings and struck countless compromises. This time it's not about true reform but about speed and bowling over the opposition in hopes of claiming a partisan victory. In a speech in St. Charles, MO, on Wednesday, Trump said that he hopes lawmakers will bring the bill to a vote by the end of the week. "I would say do it now," the president said. "We're ready."